Hey, what's going on? Steven Platinum here. Got sent a match that I was requested to look at. It's features Shawn Montana against Eric Silva from GIPW. Their show entitled Unchained 3. So we're just going to cut right to it. I tried not to look at anything about it beforehand, except to get the name of the two people involved. Let's hit it, baby. You know how we do.
Your first match is scheduled for one fall.
How much do I hate that the ring announcer has his back to the camera? I fucking hate it a lot. Is this for distribution on some kind of television? I think it is, right? Some kind of internet TV. If you've got a roaming, take a shot at him with the roaming or a different angle, because I am looking at a man's ass and not really what I want to see with the ring announcing. Oh, fans yelling back one fall. I'll say this, they have an obviously enthusiastic crowd that's ready for this show to get going. This is the first match on the show. All good signs, but you know, fans saying one fall and all that stuff. I mean, why do I fucking hate wrestling fans? Let me count the ways.
Introducing
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Unchained 3. It's the ultimate Pusha Tyree right here with my
All right, that video is hot. I like it.
broadcasting partner, Robert B.
Tyreek, man, it's so good to be back. I know that I'm not going to be working this show,
Wait, is he gonna come out of the bathroom door?
but I feel honored to be in the commentary booth calling this show, man. We got a great match coming up here first.
Well, sir, welcome back. But I gotta update you right now. This man walking to the ring right now, Eric the Ghost Silva. The last couple months, he was in the hurt.
Eric the Ghost Silva. Yep.
On the man they call Shawn Montana. And this kid, I don't even think he's going to be able to make it tonight.
Hey, man, from when I was here before and from what I've seen Montana do since I left, I don't know, man. He stepped his game up. But don't get me wrong, Silva, I've seen a lot like this guy is a dangerous individual.
Well, all I know is I got my money on Eric the Ghost Silva. He's going to hit the track.
All right, good presence walking right out. I mean, just look at this look. Looks like a tough badass off from the jump. They need a second curtain to cover this bathroom door. They can leave it at an angle so people can still get to the bathroom, but yeah, that's a bad look for television as well. But I'll focus. Eric Silva coming out. Took quite a long time to come out, but that gave the commentators a chance to set things up for us a little bit. I don't hate it. Let's see what kind of crowd reaction he gets.
Tonight, and there he
I guess the fans don't like him very much.
But you know what? He doesn't care if the fans like him or not. You want to know why? He only cares about getting that W. And furthermore, getting a shot at Mr. White Heavyweight Championship.
I gotta say, a good job by the color commentator there, who's probably working heel. It sounds like he summed up Eric Silva for me. Let's say I'd never seen him before. What do I know about him? He only cares about winning. He's not interested in placating the fans, and he's working towards a heavyweight title shot at Mr. White. Nicely done.
That's what everybody here at GIPW is wanting. Everybody wants to be that man. Everybody wants to be in the spot that Mr. White's in. That's a tall glass of water to be going after to begin with. So this is my first time seeing Silva, so we'll see how well he does.
Yes, sir.
I like that the commentators are honest there. Is that Robert, who goes, you know, this is my first time seeing him. Which is great. So they're already telling us kind of what their viewpoints are. I know that doesn't seem like a major thing. To me, it is. like it. Eric did that lap, and now he's in. Left-hand path, of course. Whoa, he got a reaction there, and you know why he got a reaction. One, they have a good crowd, and two, he made big choices, right? Give me the microphone, announcer. And then the first person who said something about him, he stared them down, which encouraged others to say things, and then encouraged this loud boo from everybody. Nice job. Notice what the commentators are not doing here. They're not fucking talking. I hate to say it so far, but GIPW's commentators did a great job. Eric Silva took a long time to come out, so they filled that up with information setting up the show, and talking about Eric Silva. Then they gave us a nice brief synopsis of who Eric Silva is. He's somebody who, he's just all about winning. He doesn't care about the fans, and he's trying to get to Mr. White, the heavyweight champion. And now they haven't talked, and I've gotten to hear the crowd react. You see what I'm saying, commentators? I know a lot of people are getting pissed because I go off about the commentators, but can you see the difference? Listen to that crowd reaction that Eric Silva gets. That tells me as much about Eric Silva as anything a commentator can blather out on their mouth, right? Listen. Listen to this. Notice how my man is smart enough to work towards the camera, too. Nice job, Eric Silva. This is where commentators from other leagues would go, crowd not happy with him. You see how unnecessary that is? It's so much better to get the genuine boos and reaction from the crowd. So much better.
Disrespect is real.
Disrespect is real, and then they give him more. Pretty good. I'm feeling this so far, I gotta admit.
Not only are y'all putting me back in the ring with this.
That's telling, though. They're booing him, but when he starts to speak, they go quiet. They want to hear what he has to say. Boy, that's pretty much a dream scenario, is it not?
Not only are y'all putting me back in the ring with this sharp Angelo Montana.
He says the name of his opponent. I like it.
But you have the unmitigated gall, the audacity to put me on first.
He's complaining because not only is he going against this guy that he's put over so the crowd knows to cheer him, but he goes, but you're putting me on first.
Need I remind you, Alex Chase, may I remind you, boss, I'm undefeated here. I'm better than whoever you got. Tonight's going to be a very painful reminder of that fact. Y'all should have let him come here tonight. What happens to him, what happened last time, it's on him. This time it's on you. Get him out.
I couldn't really hear most of it because of the sound quality of the thing, but I did like that he addressed the boss, but he called him boss, even if it was a little sarcastic. And then basically, like, I'm undefeated. He put over the fact that he's undefeated. So now I know I'm getting this information. I know a whole lot. I know a whole lot about him already. That's a good thing. And now I cut this mid-throw of the microphone. I like that so much I might take a screen capture of it. Damn, I'm good with that. Whoop, pop. All right.
Strong words from Eric the Coach Silva, laying down the law.
Listen, like I said, man, I know Shawn Montana very well. Kid got heart, and he has become an absolute danger in the
So the story is, I don't know if these are decoration or for his ribs being taped up. I think they're for his ribs being taped up. Small things that I like. Shawn Montana already making eye contact with Eric Silva. They're already making this about a competition, a conflict, right from the beginning. Shawn is not interacting with the crowd, even though he's clearly the crowd favorite. He is looking at his opponent. He is making this a serious deal. I like it. I like the presentation so far, and I'm shocked that I'm saying it, if I'm being honest.
That's my pick right there, Tyreek. I get it. Oh, here we go.
Oh, so Eric comes out of the ring and they're going at it? It's called a jump start, and I don't hate it.
Get it on!
Clean execution of the knee and the elbow. Instead of just flailing away for too long, this is to show that we really want to go at each other. But then the clean knee, and then the forearm, and now he's stumbling out towards the crowd. What is this telling the crowd? That's what the first match, we always say, oh, it's supposed to set the tone. You know what it's telling this crowd? We're on. It's on. And I don't think that's a bad message for a crowd that's already hot.
It is completely obvious that neither one of these gentlemen like each other.
Pure hatred and both.
Small things, but Eric looking where he's going to strike and then striking there, I think is really great. They're not going through the motions. Everything looks deliberate and intentional.
These men's heart. Matter of fact, I don't even think this match is even started yet. I haven't heard a bell.
Neither have I. No, Dad. They're going to have to get back in that ring to get the ref to make that call.
And look at that, Montana.
I like that he set him up there. They needed a little time for people to get out of the way of the door, so he gives him the knee, lets him know what's going on, and here we go.
Already having those target ribs. Wait a minute. Oh, my!
Oh, wow.
Silva reversing, getting thrown into the wall, jumping off of the wall, sending
And I like that the referee's out there trying to get them into the ring. I like that.
Montana right through.
Apparently, Silva wants to be doing some redecoration in here.
He's about to redecorate Shawn Montana's face after this one is over with.
Here we go. We got Silva going over. I believe that's Montana's family.
I like that the referee's checking on Montana and all that stuff. Again, this looks good.
Montana's family has
We're going to talk about disrespect.
And he's really selling those ribs. Look at that. That kick, everything else. He's really selling the ribs. He's letting us know what the story is.
Y'all watching this. Mama's watching this baby boy get beat front row.
There's Shawn Montana's family's there, I guess, and they're like, they're going to watch their baby boy get beat from the front row. Oh, the heel commentator is not bad. I got to admit. I keep saying I got to admit.
Oh, wait a minute. Silva has that chair. He put Montana in that chair last month and kicked him right in.
Oh, and they're giving us a little exposition here. Wait a minute. He's getting that chair, and I'm like, why is that a big deal? And he goes like, you know, he did this to somebody before. Great job, commentators. But then they go quiet so we can hear what's going on. Oh my God, these commentators. Don't become my favorite commentary team, please. Oh my God. Look at that. He catches and then slowly rises so the crowd can see that he stopped the kick and get into it, and they're not smothering the crowd noise. Oh my God. Why is this the best commentary job I've heard lately? That shouldn't be, but it is.
Go. Shawn Montana knew it was coming to counter with a beautiful forearm shiver.
Nice.
Rocking Silva a little bit.
Look at him continue to sell the ribs. Boy, I can't. Look how much you can get with very little when you're executing things properly and selling properly. Look how much you can get from a crowd, from the match.
But Silva still. Oh!
See, that's what I'm talking about. Montana knew it was coming in with a drop toe hold, face planted directly onto that chair.
Boy, if I was Montana, I would have him take advantage because Silva, he doesn't stay down for long.
Nice European.
No, solid hit. I like this. Everything they're doing, they're executing well.
An uppercut.
But wait a minute.
Hey.
Oh, because his family's there, so he's having the family hold his arms. That is goofy. I think I'm here for it, though. Let's see.
You disrespect the family handles it. Oh!
And I believe Shawn Montana's mom is holding Silva back. If this match was started already, this would be a disqualification.
Now, the chop was good. The super kick was okay. Let's see if he does a better one here. That's a better one.
To be honest with you, Tyreek, we just spoke about it. How can you disqualify if a match never started?
Like I said, if it did start, this would be a disqualification. This is unfair. It is best.
Oh, that's a great point the commentators bring up. Like, why is this okay? Because the match hasn't even officially started yet. That's a nice way to get around the family members holding his arms.
3-on-1 right now.
Like I said before, you disrespect the family gets some payback. Montana is not only fighting for himself, he's fighting for...
Oh, nice jabs there.
And just like that, he's cut off Montana with those injured ribs, and I believe Silva caught him right in the throat.
I believe so. Any type of momentum he possibly could have had.
Oh, wait a minute. I think Silva is going for some big. Wait a minute, reversal by Montana. Oh!
All right, commentators, can we do one thing for me, please? Can we not just go, oh, when they do a move? Everybody does it, and they do it a lot more than you think you do it. Don't just go, oh, please.
We got one half of this match back in the ring. As soon as Montana gets in there, we're going to get this match started.
There are a lot of wrestlers that would be very jealous of being able to elicit that kind of crowd response. You don't believe me? Listen to this thing. Listen to it. When he goes, come on, and how loud they get. Listen.
We got one half of this match back in the ring. As soon as Montana gets in there, we're going to get this match started.
Rookie mistake by Montana.
They're booing for the kick the rope into the groin spot. Wonderful.
How is that not a disqualification? How is that not a disqualification?
Because the bell hasn't rung yet, Mr. V.
How is that not a disqualification? The babyface play-by-play guy goes, and then the heel answers him. Because the match hasn't started yet. It's a turnabout is fair play thing. I like it. I like it. It's a good story. And the referee, though, checking in as you're supposed to. Do you want to start this match, right?
Oh, and that is it!
Ring the bell, and the referee sort of goes back and forth with him and then decides to ring it.
And here it is! It's over with! 1, 2, and 3!
Oh! Nobody in this building really believed that Shawn was about to kick out of that. Not one person here. They thought it was ball game.
Eric Silva has won many championships and finished a lot of men off with that move right there. And Shawn...
They're putting over the move by saying he's won championships and a lot of matches with that move. They're also putting over Montana by being able to kick out of it. I like it.
He kicked out!
I'm in disbelief.
But that was a mistake. Here comes the senton! Oh!
Big senton, and then he sits up, and immediately you see the sell on his face of the shock and then the pain of missing the move. Good job.
It goes back, like I said earlier, Montana has one of the bigger hearts in all of GIPW. Running knee!
But look at that! Oh, look at that!
Yep.
Nice story. He hits the Shining Wizard, but then immediately sells the knee and rolls over to make it obvious to the crowd what he's doing. Everything about this is meat and potatoes, really good selling.
Look at that. Shawn, he can't even capitalize right now. Looks like his right knee. He has a knee brace on his right knee. And that's gonna be a target right now.
He would have had a chance to get over and make that cover. This match could have been over.
Wait a minute, why is he not going for the cover? Why is he not going for the pin?
Here we go. Montana high to the top rope.
This is gonna be a mistake. He jumped in the pool, but there wasn't any water, and a senton!
Now he hits the senton that he missed before. That's nice.
Right to the injured ribs.
That's it!
One, two.
Commentators, quit saying that's it. Quit giving tells towards the pin. All commentators, quit saying, oh, and quit giving tells when somebody goes for a cover. Please.
Oh, wow. I can't believe you just kicked out of that as well.
You have got to be kidding me.
This camera angle to me is interesting. They're keeping things at sort of the ground level, and they're filming awfully close. I don't mind this as long as they don't miss any action. There is a sense of immediacy to it.
How is this kid still fighting?
Look at Silva's face. Silva doesn't know what he can do to finish Sam off.
But that's when Silva is his most dangerous. When he has to go to that last resort. When he has to start thinking.
Nice interplay between the commentators. The one commentator goes, look at Silva's face. He doesn't know what he's got to do to put him away. And then the heel commentator immediately comes back with, but that's when he's at his most dangerous, when he has to go to his last resort. These commentators are doing a great fucking job. As long as they don't over-talk the crowd noise, I'm really feeling what they're doing. This is a good match.
About what he has to do next. His mind is very... Wait a minute, he reversed.
He hit that move before, right? That was the big move that they put over that the guy barely kicked out of at the start of the official start of the match. Went for it again and pushed him off.
Running knee. Let's see if he can capitalize this time.
Yet again, another rookie mistake. Montana is not capitalizing. Why is he not going for the pin?
Yep, Shawn should have gone for the
commentators, rightfully so, saying, why didn't he go for the pin? But it's obvious because he's measuring him up for something else. But it's good to note that he could have gone and should have gone for the pin. It'll make this moment more tense.
Pin right at that point.
He's giving time for Silva to get back up to touch his breath, and that's going to be the death of Montana.
Another running knee. Here we go.
Wait a minute, he's going to kick out.
1, 2. There we go.
I do love the heel commentator. He's gonna kick out, and then he doesn't, and then he acts outraged. Oh, I want to hear that sequence again. That's funny.
That's gonna be the death of Montana.
Another running knee. Here we go.
Wait a minute, he's gonna kick out.
1, 2. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, there we have it.
What in the hell? I
And look at him. He immediately, as the referee's raising his hand, he goes over to confront Silva and kind of talk trash on him and show dominance. I like it. And if it's true that Silva was undefeated before this, that is a big win, and the crowd is responding appropriately.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but Shawn Montana just picked Eric Silva.
That was a definite back and forth match. Silva dominated with just absolute straight brute force. But like I said, Sam wasn't just fighting for himself. He was fighting for the respect of his family.
Well, matter of fact, no, he wasn't fighting for the respect of his family. He was fighting with his family to gang up on Silva. You know what? This match, it should be reversed. The decision should be reversed anyway.
This heel commentator's killing me. He's bringing up everything. His family got involved, and this should be reversed, and blah, blah, blah. The outrage. It's fun.
It was 3-on-1.
Congratulations to Shawn Montana for this hard-fought victory over a gentleman.
Wow. They got the match over, and obviously they love Shawn Montana. That's a success, right?
And has been bullying him.
I cannot believe
Nitpick, I wish Montana was selling his ribs. I wish when he went up for the ropes, he would have acknowledged that he was still hurt. Nitpick, but that's, you want to dot every I, cross every T when it comes to the story of your match. And the more you sell, the more that you overcame to win. I noticed that Silva sold all the way to the back, even having the referee help him to the back. That's putting somebody over is more than just getting pinned by them. We've seen examples before of, John Morrison hit his Starship Pain on Austin Aries to win the title at, the biggest show for TNA, and yet Austin Aries immediately sitting up once he got pinned and leaving completely wrecks the moment. Eric Silva is not only giving up his undefeated streak, he's selling the damage that he took all the way to the back. That's really putting somebody over effectively. That's really cashing out those chips that you put on the table when you have a match. I appreciate that. Job well done so much. I would also love it if Montana would sell those ribs, but again, that's a pretty minor point.
One heck of a way to open up GIPW's Unchained 3.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That crowd was hyped. Again, nothing fancy, but the story of the match made sense. I loved the story of we started fighting right away, family helped me, all of this stuff happened before they even started the match, and then the match, right before the match started, Silva apparently hits his finisher, insists that the referee starts and rings the bell. The referee, after going back and forth for just a second, goes, we have to start the match sometime, and he did come to the ring, which is sort of accepting. I can accept the premise that the referee would start the match even under those conditions. And then, they had a good meat and potatoes match. They really put over what both of their finishers were early. So even I, who had never seen Montana in action, for example, knew what his finisher was. And so when he hits it on that last one, and it's one of the few times a commentator has said something during a pin, which I'm actually okay with, because it's the guy going, oh, he's going to kick out. Knowing that he's not made it that much funnier, and the outrage from the heel commentator because he's wrong is fantastic. I really liked it. I'm surprised how much I enjoyed the commentary. Great solid job all around. Stephen Platinum, baby.